Hello, all you hardcores out there. How are you doing? It's Big P here, the voice of hardcore boxing. Uh, let's have a little think about what we can talk about today. What next for Big Dog OG Kalle Sauerland? Oh, Kalle. We don't need to dissect that slot that DAZN have given him, do we? What is that? White collar and crossover sports and this and that. What is that? Where it's at now for Kalle? Eh? Trying to get into mix, going to these YouTuber shows and palling all these YouTubers up. Is that where it's at for you now, Kalle? Eh? Hanging out the back of YouTubers. You're that far up KSI's rear. You're eating his pot noodles for him. Come on. Come on, Kalle. What's going on? What's happened to you? What has happened to the Kallinator? We don't know, do we? What's happened to boxing? We don't know. See, what we've got at the moment is people in boxing now realizing that to get into mix, to get some money out of the job, you need to pal up these YouTubers. I mean, I've just been looking this morning on internet. We've got, I get mixed up with them, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, whatever they're doing, SmackDown on WWE ring. They're massive. And what we've got now, we've got people like Kalle and all these other people whoring themselves about. Chris Eubank Jr. Oh my God, he's another one trying to get a fight with YouTubers. I'm a businessman. Oh my God. And then we've got all rest of them, haven't we? All whoring themselves out there. Is why have we got boxing people that have been steeped in boxing years and years, like Sauerlands and Hearns, and even Tommy Fury's trying to jump in on act with Tyrone Woodley. These people's families are steeped in boxing, but yet they're letting themselves down, whoring themselves about like brassers, like prostitutes, whoring themselves for what? For pound notes. That's what for. And I don't think it's good for the sport. These same people are moaning and groaning about where the sport's going, but yet they're then whoring themselves like whores. You know, like you do you hang about on a street corner like a hoe. Is it hoe, whore, or prostitute? I'm not sure, but they're whoring themselves about, and it's not good for the sport. I don't think it is, personally. I don't think it is. I think it's poor form. They're looking to get their boxers in with YouTubers. Chris Eubank Jr. wants to fight one of them Paul brothers or KSI or Tyrone Woodley or one of them. Why would you want to do that, Chris, and ruin your legacy? I don't get that. Calle's a promoter. He can preach about boxing and what's right and what's wrong. And if you go back on IFL a couple of years, when all this started out, look what Kalle Sauerland was saying about these fights. Now look, it's all there in black and white. And now look what he's saying now. He's hanging out of the back of them. Hanging out of the back of them. Why? Pound notes. Pound notes. That's why. And this has got to stop. This has got to stop. Kalle, people like you are part of the problem. You, Spencer Oliver, Eddie Earn, you've all give these people carte blanche. You've seen the numbers and your heads have got turned. You're not thinking about safety is paramount, because sooner or later, I keep saying it, somebody's going to get hurt. And then what you're all going to do then, you're going to say, well, they said they were fit to fight. They signed off on it with doctors, said everything were okay. Eh? Everything might be okay, but what happens if you get somebody who can really whack a bit and somebody who can't, or somebody who struggle with weight and they get a clip on head? Then what? Then what? Everybody's going to be running for the old Eddie Hills then, aren't they? They're going to be running for mountains, and it'll be left to everybody else to pick up the pieces while you lot sail off into the sunset. You don't care about fighters' well-being. You care about money. That's all it is. And this great sport's getting ruined in front of our eyes. It's all there for everybody to see what's going on. Gimmick fights and YouTuber fights and people taking money out of sport who shouldn't be, and then going on one channel saying one thing on one platform and then going on another platform saying other, just because whatever narrative floats your boat at the time. Somebody's going to get hurt. So I want you all to remember this video. All right, we've got people. Davey Day, another one. Kalle, Tommy Fury, like all these people hanging out at the back of YouTubers. Spencer Oliver, Eddie Hills, all of them. It's not good. It's not good. The only way that we can sort this out is by just not working with these people or separate it. Don't mix it up like what you're doing on your show, Kalle, putting ex-MMA, UFC guys in with kids who can't fight or mismatches. It's craziness. Unless it's all acting and they're not really going to throw any punches. It's in bad form, Kalle. Why don't you concentrate on what you're doing with Channel 5? Get Gorman doing something. All right. Get Nathan Gorman up and running. All right. Get doing something with him. Okay, but leave the YouTubers to YouTubers, Kalle. You're a boxing man, Kalle. You have a boxing promoter's license. So what you messing with this other stuff for? Aye, just showing yourself up, aren't you, as greedy and hypocritical. So I just thought I'd rinse you today, Kalle. All right, if you have a problem, you're more than welcome on here on Zoom. But usually when people speak the truth, nobody wants to come on Zoom, do they? Everybody has plenty to say, don't they? Porky should do this, Porky should do that. Well, come on Zoom and ask me. Cowards. Off with their heads. All right. And from the biggest gob in boxing, with the best teeth, of course, Zirconium from Cosmetic Beach. Peace out.